Ask ServiceMonster, episode number 4, where you've got questions about your service business and we've got your answers. Before we get into the question today, guys, I want to talk a little bit about reformatting. As you know, I'm a big lover of state and iterative process, evolving things over time, especially based off feedback and what we see as reactions from you guys. So what we're going to do is, the last episode kind of got into the ask question, kind of got deep. And I want to provide that meat and that value to you, but the whole episode was just too long. And so the remaining 2 portions that we do, where we kind of do a roundup on social media for the week, and we talk about ServiceMonster, our updates, and our climb to 30 million over 5 years, I'm going to move that to another playlist. So the Ask show from this point forward will simply be Ask, and then we'll find out something, a fun way to prepare the other show, and we're going to try to produce those on Monday. So parties on Friday with Ask ServiceMonster, and then on Monday it's all business with ServiceMonster updates. This week's question comes from Kevin, and it's simple, but I really had to think about it for a while before formulating an overall opinion. And it is, how do you tell the difference between a good opportunity and a bad opportunity? So recognizing opportunities, just talking about them in general and generic, I think is probably a good start. I kind of see you have 2 different kinds of opportunities. You have external opportunities, or opportunities that aren't really in your wheelhouse. They don't fit within your business or your business plans. They don't really help support the long-term vision of the business that you're trying to grow. And that's really comes with coaching for diversification, which is great once you already have an established business that seems to be running well with good employees and good cash flow. Now, there is internal opportunity as well. And this is any opportunity that exists that benefits or pushes your overall business objectives forward. And again, you'll see people criticizing this kind of motive as well, producing content or creating opportunities or chasing down opportunities that aren't necessarily directly related to that one complaint that they have. Not necessarily understanding they got a team behind them that will push that ball forward, as long as you've got a good footing and your business is solid. So I know we always see opportunity. We see it everywhere, but you have to kind of rein that stuff in. So how do you tell the difference between a bad one and a good one? The first thing I would say is, almost out of the box, external opportunities are going to be bad. I know a lot of people do like the side hustle where they will sell the extra bottle of Zeal, or something of that effect, some MLM that, hey, I'm in front of clients anyways, maybe you want to buy a Dyson. That opportunity makes a lot of sense to me, right? Because that's internal to the client. It's directly related to the products and services you're offering if you're doing a cleaning business, carpet cleaning business, even a maid business. But selling them like vitamin supplements? Yeah, not so much. And I know I'm going to catch flack for some of this, because some of you guys like to diversify early. You're just getting started in your business. You're not plus $1 million yet. You don't have 20 plus employees, and yet you're looking for external opportunities all over the place. Like every new thing that comes up, you want to throw money at, and you want to see if you can make a quick buck off that way. And I'm just not a fan of that. So I'm going to say my recommendation and the advice that I follow for myself is, I don't chase external opportunities. Now, internal opportunities. These are much more devious, because a really good opportunity on its face can turn out to be a huge time waster. So I don't know if I can coach you into which opportunity metric you use to determine a good one or bad one internally. I will say this: fail fast. If you're executing an opportunity and you find that things aren't going the way you expect them to go, reevaluate fast, and don't be emotional about that shit. Pull the plug as soon as you identify, okay, this isn't what I'm going to expect. I don't know if this is going to reap the rewards I want. As I say this and the words are coming out of my mouth, I realize that the advice that I'm giving here is contrary to the advice I talk about in marketing, when you have to make sure that you're running your campaigns long enough in order to see the proper results. So don't get confused by what fail fast means. Each opportunity is going to be a different assessment point, whether or not it's working for you. And it really depends on the returns. So obviously marketing is huge. If you can increase your repeat rate by 5%, if you can get 2 or 3 more % response rate out of an advertising campaign, yes, those are opportunities you want to chase and you want to look long term because they have huge payback. Something that's supposed to pay back big dividends, but you get a bad feeling in your gut right off the bat, okay, that may be time for an evaluation and you pull the plug on that. Everybody's going to be little bit different. Opportunities are coming out of the woodwork. I believe that in a short period of time, programs like a reoccurring Stay Beautiful program, millennials are going to start buying up. Like boomers didn't want to spend $30 a month to always have their carpets clean, but millennials are going to love that shit. So making sure your systems support that is great, but the opportunity is there to kind of offer a different product and service that the clients may be receptive to at this point, and then taking advantage of those opportunities. The other opportunity type, of course, is press. So anytime you have an opportunity to gain some press or create some content that you could use to gain the attention of your potential demographic or your clients, that's a good opportunity. You do a press conference, let's say, or you do a charity work, like don't rely on the people there to document that for you. Make sure you've got someone there taking pictures, or you're doing selfies or whatever it is to document it and then put it on your timeline, right? So that kind of stuff, those kind of opportunities, mostly they're about time, they're not about cash. And so as a business owner, you should be doing things to create more time for yourself and then let the business operate through systems and people that you have put in place. That's why that barrier is hard, right? You don't want to go chasing crazy opportunities when you're a single owner operator, or when maybe you only have 2 or 3 trucks, you're under 300 grand a year. You don't have the horsepower to focus certainly on external opportunities. Focus high value internal opportunities and just grow as you can, man. So Kevin, coming back, how do you tell? I'd say if your business is doing awesome, you can have both external and internal opportunities available to you. Diversification is good, thumbs up. If you're small, stay away from external opportunities and use the fail fast method to determine an internal opportunity's good or badness. Thanks so much, guys. Look forward to seeing you next week on Ask ServiceMonster. Hey, and submit your questions to ask@servicemonster.net. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you want to subscribe. Here's why. Not only are we doing Ask, but all of our training videos, all of our ServiceMonster quick tip videos, and the journey that we're taking with ServiceMonster from our current state of $2.5 million, $30 million over the next 5 years, we're documenting all of it. So watch us, pay attention, learn how we're doing it, and implement those practices in your own service business.